Good evening, I'm back in the Leapmotor C10. I want to make a quick video about the ambient lighting. There's been quite a few questions about the ambient lighting, and so I want to walk you through some of the settings because this can do more than just a static colour. It can be quite a helpful indicator. Before I jump into that, I want to show you a couple of shortcuts that I didn't show in the previous video but will be very helpful to you. So number one, there are a few people with the CarLink kit, Android Auto and Apple Carplay dongle, and they were unsure about how to get back into it. The best way is, you can of course click on here and you have the auto kit icon. Some people are saying that that's not showing up. So the best way is hold down the home button, and then it works like a tablet or a phone, and it shows you all of the apps that you've got open. So for me, Zoom, Spotify, the local media, my phone Bluetooth media, and then the navigations. And so you can just flick between the screens. So just hold the home button and then you'll be able to get back into the auto kit or the Android Auto. Okay, also handy is if you press and hold on the fan speed, you can ramp it up to 7 or down to 1. And you can do the same for the temperature as well. You can just hold it and you can just quickly slide it up and down without having to go into the menus and mess around. So you might find that really easy. I also find it relatively easy to do while you're driving by putting your fingers underneath the bottom as like a stabilizer and then using your thumb to swipe. It's a kind of weird technique, but it's better than trying to do it with your finger and you hit a bump and it's all over the place. Anyway, this video was meant to be about ambient lighting. Let's pop into the settings. Let's go up here. So lighting is where it opens, and we're going to go to the interior lighting. So I'm just going to talk about the ambient lighting, not the reading lights. The reading lights, by the way, very good reading lights, very bright LEDs. Actually, let me pop the back ones on so you can see, and you can just pop them with a finger, as I've done in the front, and it works the same in the back as well. Press to turn on and off, and we can remote control it from the front, but they can control it from the back. So ambient lights, at the moment I've got it to on. If I tap it on auto, because my headlights are on, the ambient lights have come on as well. So if you don't want your ambient light on during the day, when it's bright, then leave it on auto. Otherwise, if you find all the ambient lights annoying, then you can switch that off as well. Brightness, it does what it says on the tin. I don't know how that's going to come out on the video, but that's the lowest setting. Oh, before you turn it off, that's the lowest, that's the brightest. And of course you can choose your color, and you've got all of those colors. I wonder how many that actually is. If that's 100 colors, maybe something like that. Lots of colors to choose from. Anyway, people seem confused by the effects. Okay, so at the moment I've got it on static, so it doesn't do anything. If you put it on monochrome flashing, all that means is it's not really flashing, it's pulsing. So it will go through this pulsing of just staying on the color that you have it set on. Okay, it's almost like a heartbeat or some sort of sci-fi thing, but it just fades up, fades down, and it just pulses from basically the lowest brightness up to whichever brightness you've got set here. Okay, if you press on multicolor flashing, you do the same thing. It's pulsing, but it will rotate through the colors. Okay, the whole RGB type thing, and it's slowly going through. And you've got that on the rear doors as well. We've got that all around. Now, if you then you can choose here if you just want it on the front, and then it's disabled in the back. And if I just pop that on static, it'll be a bit easier to see. Or I can just have it on the rear if you just want the fun lights for your kids. Okay, so we've got just the rear, and now let's talk about some of these other effects here. Ambient lighting effects. So these are things like when you reverse the car, and also when you are charging the car, you'll see that these ambient lights will turn like green, and they give you basically like an internal charge indicator. Let me see if I can quickly demonstrate the reversing light for you. Okay, right, can you see over there? reverse back now. And when the parking camera detects something, parking sensors, see it's flashing now all around, and that gives me an indicator that I'm getting very close. Oh, getting close to ramming into my wife. Oh, and as she walked closer to the parking sensor, then it just started flashing. So if I go back forward again, and then reverse again, here we go. Don't run over my wife. And as you get closer, the beeping gets quicker and the flashing gets quicker. So it's just a handy visual indicator that you're getting a bit too close. Right, let me go forward to where I should actually park. Okay, let's talk about music rhythm effects, okay? Because people are going to find this either incredibly annoying or incredibly fun. My kids love it. Well, actually, they don't all love it all the time. So I found you some copyright-free music so we can have a play with this. But the music rhythm effects, they go in time to the beat of the music, but also the volume that you've got it set to. So here we go. I have no idea what this music is, but hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. It would be better to get some music that people would actually know. Here we go. Now we've got an advert. Brilliant. Shop Tokyo Laundry online, apparently. What do you think? Do you think disco lights are a bit too much of a gimmick? Just a step too far? Or is this something that you would enjoy? I didn't play in the new Model Y Juniper to see, do the ambient lights in there do a disco mode? I don't know. So it's a bit much, isn't it? And I don't know if the camera is, if it's coming through on the camera, how bright they are. And even when you try and turn the brightness down, it's still very bright. I'm not sure the brightness does anything when you've got it on music mode. Okay, right, anyway, stop playing you rubbish music from NCS copyright-free music. What do you think about that? Hopefully that just gives you a helpful overview. For me, I quite like the ambient lighting being on bright, and I quite like just leaving it on a colour. I don't really like the monochrome flashing. I don't really like the multicolor flashing. I just like it on a static light, front and back. I think the ambient lighting effects are very helpful for reversing and also for charging. If you're ever going to sit in the car while it's charging, it's something helpful, and it's actually a decent function. The music rhythm effects, not my favourite. Oh, I didn't show you the various ones down here. So we were on the dynamic music rhythm effect. That's on the light and shadow one, so you can see there's more black bits in between. And then we're going to go on to the Canon mode. Dynamic mode. Canon mode. So what it seems to do, from my observation, because there's no actual explanation for what this does, Canon mode seems to go through all the colours and cycles through them and pulses and everything else. Light and shadow goes onto a colour, then goes dark, and then the dynamic mode does a mixture of both and seems to be a little bit more reactive to the music, but that could just be my weird observation. Anyway, I hope this is something helpful to you. I'm planning on doing a video about the Dashcam because that seems to be something that there's been quite a few requests about, and someone wanted me to also show the underside of the vehicle. So I just need to have a chat with a couple of friends of mine that have got car lifts, so we can get this up in the air and I can give you a full proper walkthrough, because yeah, I could jack it up and put it on axle stands on my driveway and roll under there on my crawl board, but that might be a bit weird and probably won't give you the best view of what's underneath this car. From what I can see, just from crouching down and under the edges, a very flat and efficient floor. So it'd be interesting to see a little bit more. And if you've seen my video about the puncture that we got on this vehicle, then you'll know that I already got some pretty good images of the suspension setup and how that looks. Yeah, you know, it's a car. It looks reasonable. Anyway, I'm waffling too much. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see. Pop it in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe. Plenty more content on the way and in the works. Thank you, everyone. Good evening, good night, and let's play the outro.
It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, or you can take my freedom. It's like I'm looking back, and all my friends don't even back.
Buffering, buffering, buffering. It's always the way, isn't it?